Hey everybody, welcome to my daily vlog 101. My name's Joe, this is my channel. I love to do guitar related videos. I love Van Halen, EVH Van Halen, all that cool stuff as you can see. Sport my old Van Halen t-shirt from the Balance Tour. Awesome show, man. And it's time for another reading. Reading with Joe. I want you to sit back, relax, and go to sleep. Oh, no, don't go to sleep. And this excerpt I'm about to read is from Ace Frehley's book, No Regrets. And it's an awesome book, man. Fantastic book. And, you know, just in the title, like in the title of this video, when Gene Simmons saved Ace Frehley's life. And, you know, it's amazing what you can learn when you do get the book, as they say, you know. So here we go. I've come close to dying on numerous occasions. Car accidents, overdoses, fights, almost drowned too. Twice, in fact. Oddly enough, given our love-hate relationship, Gene Simmons came to my rescue. The first incident happened at a hotel pool in Atlanta. It was a day off on the road, and we were hanging outside the pool, soaking up the sun and enjoying life. I had had one too many beers that afternoon and shouldn't have been swimming. For no particular reason, while I was trading water in the deep end of the pool, I remembered this funny old cartoon of Bugs Bunny. It's the one where he's dramatically going through the process of drowning. You know, dipping beneath the surface and holding up one finger, then bobbing to the surface, going down again, then holding up two fingers, and then three. I saw this in my mind's eye, and I started laughing my ass off. So hard that I began taking in water. All of a sudden, I was hacking and spitting and gulping for air. And then I went under. Oh, F! I'm drowning. Luck interceded, as it often has in my life. Gene, sober as always, noticed I was in trouble, and within seconds, jumped into the pool and dragged me to the surface. Then he pulled me onto the pool deck and pumped the water out of me. Turns out Gene was actually a certified lifeguard when he was younger. Who knew? I'll never forget waking up with a hangover the next morning and the terrible taste of chlorine in my mouth. Then it hit me. I nearly drowned yesterday. Holy S. And Gene saved my life. It was probably one of the few times that I was happier than a pig in S over the fact that Gene was sober. I thanked him and walked away scratching my head, thinking to myself, did that really happen? And as luck would have it, Gene intervened a few years later and rescued me a second time. It happened one night after a show. I had decided to take a break from all the drinking and partying and just hang out in my room and take a warm bath. I took several tranquilizers to relax while soaking in the hot water. I dozed off. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten to turn off the water, and before long, the tub started overflowing and began flooding in the room. Man, much to the dismay of hotel management. Gene must have had a premonition that night, since normally he would have been very busy entertaining one or two lovely ladies in his room. But to my surprise, he came busting through the door with a security guard and pulled me out of the tub butt naked, just as the water level in the tub was about to reach my lips. "Ace," he yelled, "what the F are you doing? You could have drowned." I was even more surprised than everyone else, since I had been awakened from a relaxing sleep. It took me a moment or two to fully realize my predicament. I thought to myself, my God, I'm so irresponsible sometimes. When will I ever learn? I thanked Gene a second time for saving my ass and told him I'd be fine for the rest of the night. Gene didn't want to hear any excuses, and I believe he was genuinely concerned for my welfare. Even though I said I was okay, he tenderly helped me onto the bed and tucked me in. Aww. He decided to sleep in my room that night and kept a watchful eye on the irresponsible spaceman. The following morning, I woke up without any memory of the incident when I saw Gene in the room, I said, "Hi, Gene, what are you doing here?" "I stayed in last night and just relaxed. What did you do?" He just looked at me in amazement, realizing I hadn't remembered a thing about the night before and was unaware of how close I'd come to drowning for the second time. Wow. Ace Frehley, man, that's talk about being young and partying and wow, that bout got the best of him. But thanks to Gene Simmons, he saved a man's life a couple of times. Isn't that something? Wow. Fantastic book. If you haven't read it, Ace Frehley, No Regrets. Awesome book. And I've always, I've never been a huge Kiss fan. I've never owned any of their albums. No, I take that back. I owned one cassette album. And I can't remember the name of the album. It was, God, what was I in? High school or junior high. And it had that song Forever on it, that slow song Forever. I did like that song. And Lick It Up. I like those two songs. And there's maybe one or two more that I like. But that was it. You know, I never was a real huge Kiss fan. But some people are puzzled when I show them this. They're like, "I thought you wasn't a Kiss fan." And I showed them this. And, of course, it's Ace Frehley, you know, the tattoo. And people say, "Well, if you're not a Kiss fan, why do you have that?" Well, I've always been amazed by Kiss's story, by their whole story of how they got famous and how they rose to stardom and how they've kept that stardom all these years. I think that's really awesome. But the reason I have that tattoo is because I always liked Ace's makeup. I thought his makeup was the coolest out of the group. I just thought it was amazing. I was like, man, that is cool, you know. So, and I actually saw well, thank goodness he's sober now. And I actually saw an interview on YouTube. It's some kind of guitar show on YouTube. And this fella's interviewing Ace Frehley, and they both have guitars. And Ace is showing the guy certain lead licks from some of that guy's favorite Kiss songs. And Ace has still got it, man. He can burn up that fretboard. I was like, wow, that is cool. And he was sitting there playing an old Les Paul. I was like, man, I wonder how much that thing's worth, you know. So, but speaking of guitar worth, I'm going to close out this vlog here with a clip I done yesterday, and I'm going to put it behind this one. And it's a Strat I have. It's a Strat knockoff that I ordered, years and years and years ago. Probably 17, 18 years ago. Got it off of eBay, and it had this off-brand name on the headstock. Headstock. And I think it said like Stargazer or something. I was like, what the heck is this? You know? So I sanded the name off and just put my name on it and kind of decorated it with some different color Sharpies and stuff. You know, I was like, I'd rather put my name on it than have the name Stargazer on there. That's like something out of a sci-fi flick or something. It was just weird. But the Strat was $175. It's Carolina Blue. It came with like this little tweed blues amp. Again, some no-name amp. I gave the amp to my son, and he played it. He put his Strat through it, and it sounded just like Steve Ray Vaughan's tone. I was like, wow, you know. But I kept the guitar all these years, so I did a video of playing that guitar, $175 guitar, just to prove, I guess, that you don't have to spend bukus of money on a guitar to still play and sound halfway decent and have a good time. Eventually, you know, after you got some playing time under your belt, of course, upgrade your guitars a little bit because it will play better. The playability is amazing. It's a lot easier on the hands, and it's just easier to maneuver, stuff like that. So here comes this clip of the $175 Strat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day. This is Joe for the Joe Wentz Project. We'll see you next time.